guys, welcome back to Landen's Amazing Animals. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to build your own CNC guinea pig cage. In order to make this, you will need a pair of scissors, a framing square, a pencil or pen, a large piece of chloroplast which can be found at your local hardware store, a shelving bracket, these are optional, CNC grids, zip ties, and a tape measurer. First, you will need to measure out the dimensions of your cage and trace along the chloroplast so you cut in the right spots. I suggest leaving 6 inches along all sides, that way their poop and pee does not leave the cage. Next, using one end of your scissors or a box cutter, trace along your lines and cut halfway through the chloroplast. You are only cutting halfway, that way you'll be able to bend these pieces. Continue this step along all lines. We were building this cage into a pre-existing shelf, and we highly recommend not doing this because it was really annoying trying to get it in there. So if you're considering doing a cage like this, make sure you're not building it into a pre-existing shelf. When finished, you should be able to bend the sides. For doorways, cut out any extra spots. In order to make a second level, which is optional, you will need to cut another section of the chloroplast off and make the wall and a ramp. A good rule to keep in mind when making the second level is to make sure that it's at most half the size of the bottom of the cage. That way your pigs have room in the open to run around. In order to make the ramp, bend a CNC grid, that way it has walls so your pig cannot slide off. Make sure it's at least 6 inches wide so your pig can fit in it. If you decide to use the shelving brackets for extra support, screw them into the wall. Repeat this for all of them. Next, zip tie the CNC grids together. For the second level, you will need to zip tie the CNC grids to the side walls CNC grids. That way it stays in place. If you have an uneven amount of space in between two spots, you can use half a CNC grid instead. Cut off the spots that you would like to be the doors. Remove any extra parts from the zip ties. You can zip tie 2 panels together before inserting them onto the side of your cage. Secure the panels to the chloroplast, poke a hole in both sides of the chloroplast, and then just insert the zip tie through it. Side panels should look something like this. To secure the shelving brackets to the chloroplast and CNC grids above, poke a hole and wrap the zip tie around it. You can poke holes in other spots as well to secure the CNC grid to the chloroplast. Repeat this until it is tightly secured together. Again, make sure to cut off any extra parts from the zip ties. When all of this is completed, your second level should look something like this. When finished making the second level and the basic layout of the first level, it will look something like this. The end product resulting in something like this. Zip tie the chloroplast to the ramp. That way it stays secure and there's a hard surface for your guinea pigs to walk on. But you should also put a piece of towel on top so they have something to grip. The underside of your second level should be similar to something like this. Once you have finished securing the CNC grids to the chloroplast and have completed the second level, then you're all done and you're ready to move your piggy in. I hope you enjoy this cage just as much as me and my pigs do, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys!